So now I carefully choose what I watch, what I listen to, what I read, who I put myself around, because I've learned that that is such a large player in your success, is what you choose to put yourself in front of. That was a big shift in my business, but not only my business, but my personal life and my mindset was filtering out the noise and the people who I shouldn't be putting myself around, because you are who you surround yourself with. Inevitably, subconsciously, you start to become who you put yourself around. And the second I started really realizing just how big of an effect that had on me without realizing it, it was just absolutely life changing until I realized the potential I had and what I could grow my business to outside of that. Because I wasn't building my own legacy, I was building their legacy. And as soon as I left, I didn't even exist. My sales were in my name. It's as if I was
Wow, really?
never working as a real estate agent.
Yeah, you got wiped off the face of the planet. What does that tell you?
That I was just their little robot. It was never my own business. It was never my own business. And that's what I take pride
Mm,
in. Being an entrepreneur, right? It's like you have your own business and you're building your own name to pass down and your own reputation. But that just simply wasn't the case, even though they made you feel like that, right? It's 10. I made the most money I've ever made in my life in 2020, leaving the team. So I
well,
mean it.
tell us how much money you made. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I made
Sweet.
I grossed 250,000
Wow. So you more than times and a half your prior income on a team doing it by yourself.
by myself. But more importantly, it was on my own time. And I wasn't sacrificing anything to get there, which made it so much more rewarding when I met that astronomical goal that I didn't even know I was capable. Even like family members were like, Madison, are you sure this is a good idea?
Yep.
You don't know what the market's going to do. We're in the middle of a global
Yes.
pandemic.
The
Do you
market
really?
conversation nonstop. Yeah. Oh, it's too much risk, whatever, this, that. Yep.
It's like, ma'am, I am literally, that's what I do. I study the market. Like, I'm confident in my decision making. Thank you very much for your concern, but I've got a mission and I'm not going to stop because there's a little bit of risk involved. That's what life is about. You take risks and just leave room for mistakes, because I'm telling you right now, they're going to happen and they're going to be there. And just take them in. And as long as you learn something, then you never lost. In my opinion, as long as you're taking knowledge away from the situation, then whatever, take the L, take the knowledge, move on.
Talk. Yeah. Like when are you going to actually pull the trigger and buy something? And they'll have 100 reasons of why they shouldn't do something. Just like, hey, there's 100 reasons you shouldn't leave the real estate team. There's 100 reasons why you shouldn't buy that Airbnb. There's 100. And they, the ones that really succeed are the ones that like, I understand the risks and I'm moving forward anyway.
Well, it's so funny because there's no secrets in this life. We're in 2021. We have all the information we could ever need about anything at the
Yeah.
touch of our fingertips. It is the simple fact that a very small percentage of humans are willing to take it into action and actually execute what they learn. So you can sit there and learn all day long, and that's great. But knowledge is only power if you implement it. There was hardships I went through. I was in an abusive relationship. I was a single mom. I felt like I had nothing and I felt like I had no one. But
Mm.
none of that matters. It doesn't matter where you came from. It only matters where you're going. And as long as you believe in yourself, it's crazy. It's crazy what you can do. Biggest failure, I would say, is not taking action sooner is probably my biggest downfall, and letting fear lead me versus what I know I'm capable of. Because life is scary. Doing things at a high level in general is very scary. And it's so easy to hide behind fear and being scared of what people think and being judged, or and I wish that I wouldn't have let that control my life so much, because I definitely did. I definitely listened to the outside noise way more than I should have. And I think if I had not have done that, then I might have been able to grow a little bit faster and learn a little bit more. So that's something that I've learned now, obviously, is to put the middle finger up and not listen to that. And listen, your intuition is so important, and you know what's best for you, and only you know what's best for you. So don't hide behind fear. Everything is on the other side of fear.